Testing. Check one. Folks, okay, I screenshotted. I'm sorry. The heat is it's very hot in Los Angeles. It's up to like 110. Power's going in and out. But no worries because I screenshotted all the super chats that came in. We're all good. I got them right here. Loud and queer. Yep, people are in. Okay, good. Yeah, we're all good. Let me load it on my phone. Don't fear. Don't resend your super chat. If you sent one in the last one, I got it going. Okay, let me go to my screenshots here. Let's see. So we're going to finish this Brett Gelman clip. Here we go. I don't know how much of this you guys saw with this. It looks like $1 Million Extreme sketch
happening, and I started to notice rhetoric online and even amongst people that I knew that was problematic, dismissive at best.
Mm-hmm.
A great
erasure of our pain
and our
pain, struggle,
and lies that were being created.
What's Brett's struggle? Remind me again, Brett's what's your struggle? Does it get a little too hot in Ibiza sometimes, and you have to go cool off with bottle service? Shut the fuck up, you pig! You hollow-headed demonic pig. That's what you are. You worship the devil. You probably fuck kids. You're addicted to Molly. A CAT scan of your head would return a photo that it's literally just a picture of Swiss cheese. Dude. A wiffle ball. An MRI of your head looks like a fucking wiffle ball. You've drilled holes in it with every pill you could get your hands on. You pig. You satanic pig fuck.
That we were...
This is not a serious person just because they're Jewish, by the way. This is still a retard asshole.
I don't think any Jew.
And Brett, no one wants to listen to what you say just because you dress like the working man with your little trucker hats and your bullshit. Take that Star of David off your chest. You satanic fuck.
No matter how white their skin is.
How dare you associate with David?
Because.
How dare you?
Go talk to a white supremacist. Yeah. Anyway, so it caused this shift. I probably started to get the most vocal when that meme was out by Bella Hadid that Israelis were colonizers. And I saw the reaction to it. And I saw people that I knew reposting it. It was the brilliant thing that
no one likes
done
you guys, Brett. Fucking accept some responsibility for the reason no one likes you people.
Was filtering in that
no one likes this.
Was relating.
I'm not saying you should hate every Jewish person, but no one
Israeli
likes this.
Conflict to
Brett.
the Black American struggle in the United States, essentially, and that Israelis and Jews were white and Palestinians were of color.
Yeah,
and
the rise of could you just go on a little bit about you live on Coldwater Canyon Boulevard. Wow. Oh, could you go on about the rise of anti-Semitism? Wow, you were at your friend's house on Mulholland Drive the other day. Wow, interesting. Okay, wow. Could you go on about the rise of anti-Semitism? Oh, okay. You're in 3 movies this year. Wow, yeah, no, anti-Semitism's really on the rise. No, you're right. You're in 2 TV shows as well. Interesting. Your residual checks this month from projects in the past 10 years accumulated you about $45,000 of passive income. Interesting. Could you go on a little bit more? My tiny blue glasses I have, these tiny blue glasses, it makes it hard for me to hear words that come out of your mouth. Could you go on a little bit more about the rise of anti-Semitism? Could you go on about that a little bit more? Manipulate, mansplain, manifest says, Ben, is the American Horror Story big in you? I'm doing all the old super chats, by the way. Manipulate says, is American Horror Story big in the USA? Yes, it was like the biggest show of every like retard girl I knew in college. They all loved it. Devious Mud with the 10 says, William Luther Pierce, SpongeBob.
Clearly represents the Apollonian Aryan man. Stern, cultured, full of the creative Hyperborean soul and solar aristocratic character. And yet there is a tragic aspect to his character, in that his spiritual and creative passions are given no place in the degenerate modernistic kosher bacchanal that is modern crabs-run bikini bottom. SpongeBob represents the Dionysian aspect of Aryan culture. He is the unawakened Gentile who has succumbed to cultural Marxist brainwashing, always maintaining a cheerful, carefree demeanor, and yet fawning and servile before the Semitic crustacean power structure.
This isn't actually...
Patrick represents the indoctrination of the primitive negroic blood.
I mean, I don't know. I've heard sermons about where they just talk about Pokemon or whatever.
Pure ethnos. He is an utter buffoon, an unproductive, antisocial drain on society. And yet, the good Goa SpongeBob has been conditioned to accept his friendship, unaware of how his own way of life is gradually succumbing to the platonic subterranean negroid elements. As I'm sure we're all aware, well aware, Mr. Krabs represents the eternal merchant himself, as while not only a filthy money grubber, it is shown in Season 1, Episode 12, that he is pushing race mixing upon the racially unaware SpongeBob by trying to set him up on a date with his ball-busting whale daughter Pearl. Clearly,
I love that
the
they
show
broke there.
was ahead of its time.
Oh, that makes me laugh. That's very good. That was a great one there. I'm glad we didn't miss that. I think, was it Lance Goodspress? Ben, please look up Falling Down, What's Wrong with the Street. What's wrong with the street? This is a great clip.
All right, hey, you dumb bitch, you cut me off. What's the matter with you? Move up or move back. Get out of the way. What the hell are you, moron? Come on, I want to be a parking lot and buy a ticket, you dumb goddamn bitch.
You're going. You can't come this way.
This is me trying to get the Chick-fil-A.
What are you doing to the street?
We're fixing it. What the hell does it look like?
2 days ago it was fine. You telling me the street fell apart in 2 days? Well, I guess so.
By the way, the base native with the 250 says, thank you, Ben. I've taken your advice and now Mexican. Don't know what that means. And then we have one more from Dylan Farnham. I'll read after this, and we're caught up from the last stream.
I want to know what's
Sorry,
wrong with
folks, for anyone joining right now, by the way, there might be multiple streams. You're just going to have to keep following along. The power goes out sometimes. Sometimes we lose internet connection. It's 107 degrees in L.A., even though it's 5:30 p.m. It is what it is.
See, I don't think anything's wrong with the street. I think you're just trying to justify your inflated budgets. What are you, nuts? No, I know how it works. If you don't spend the money you have projected this year, they won't give you the same amount next year. Now, I want you to admit there's nothing wrong with the street. Fuck you, pal, huh? You're not gonna hold us hostage here with these yellow lights and all these big trucks. Look, I'm just here to keep people from falling in, that's all. I want to hear it from you. What's wrong with the street? I don't know. I really don't know.
I ask myself what's wrong with the streets every day.
You're lying. What's wrong with the street? Nothing. I knew it. See? I knew it was fine. but I'll give you something to fix.
Oh, Jesus, man, what the hell? Here! What are you... Hey, Charlie! Oh, please, man! Charlie, we got a goddamn nut here! You! A fucking guy back there with a bazooka!
Gotta pull that thing off. That thing. Pull it off and then pull on both ends. The whole thing gets bigger.
Like this?
Yeah. Now flip that thing up. It's kind of like your aimer.
How do you know about this?
Oh, I saw it on TV. Hey, man, what's the name of the movie?
Huh?
What's the name of the movie you're making?
Under construction. You like it?
Yeah, it's all right. Now, where's the cameras?
The camera's run out. Just stand back. All right. What do I do now?
Well,
you gotta hold
just
that
look at the camera. What you're aiming at?
sideways.
Now, what you aiming at?
That, the yellow monster down there.
Yeah, well, look at it and pull the trigger. It's really easy.
Where's the trigger?
It's that one right there.
It's just like, because he's
Aim
from the
first
streets, he
now.
knows how to shoot it. Military-grade bazooka.
Nothing happened.
Must have been a dart or something like that. Cool, man.
Damn, a straight murderer, B. That kicks ass. And then the other one from Dylan Farnham. What did we miss here? I screenshotted everything. Okay, so AR with the 999 said, I found a new vid that sucks so much it makes me rage like, please scream this. Vid is reality has become hyperbole, agoraphobic, stand up by Taco Cat Productions. PS, look at the comments. So hyperbole. And by the way, we're catching up on the comments from the stream that went down due to the excessive heat. So hyperbole, agoraphobic, stand up by Taco Cat. The Taco Cat. Okay, this is gonna really suck my ass, I'm guessing. Here it is, and he also wants me to read the comments.
I think there are a lot of fucked up things about America. Don't get me wrong. I think overall this is still probably one of the better places to live, but we've got our issues. I feel like regardless of which side of the political aisle you fall on, you can at least a little bit agree with that. The schism comes with specificity. If you're on the right, you think that the government is evil and corrupt and all of its agents are out to get you. You think that the only way to save America is to put Jesus back in schools and return to an idyllic
these
fantasy
types
version
of guys,
of 1950s America.
These types of guys are they're fingering chicks at the hookah lounge that are way hotter than them somehow, that have a nice rack and no ass. I don't know how they do it, but they find a girl with good titty.
Regardless of whether or not that was actually a good time for people that are different than you. If you're on the left, you think that the government is evil and corrupt, and all of its agents' sole purpose in life is to oppress you at every opportunity. You think that thousands of minorities are killed by the police each week.
Man,
the only
this really
solution is
sucks
to
my
abolish
ass.
capitalism and replace it with some form of
He's not
communist
even, he's just
bullshit.
talking into a
Because
microphone
you like
in his
to think of
room.
yourself as a subversive fuck and fail to realize that communism is
And then one of the
actual
comments from last time from Inside Joke with the $4.99 says double chunk chocolate cookie. Bus Cole sent $4.99. Thank you, Bus Cole. God bless you. And Steven with the $2 says, what's up, Big N?
But if you take a step back,
Oh, fuck. It's supposed to be a sketch? Holy shit.
communist bullshit, because you like to think of yourself as a subversive fuck and fail to realize that communism is actual dog shit. But if you take a step back, you realize that the problem with America is our school system, because all of these people are a bunch of illiterate losers who opt for sensational social media narratives as opposed to well-researched and vetted journalistic and scientific sources. Thanks, public education
Man,
system.
I got to tap out real soon. I got to tap out on this video
Ideally,
real
the
soon.
two
I can't keep
factions in this
going.
country would be push and pull forces, one keeping the other in check. Democrats would say, we want single-payer health care, and Republican sessions. Let's start with the elephant in the room, Trump. If you're a Democrat...
Dude, I can't. I'm tapping out. I'm so sorry. Base Native with the Canadian 750 says, YouTube Against the Current, a short documentary about the culture of indigenous people. Here we go. This is from Base Native. I don't know how much of this I'm supposed to watch, and I don't have a timestamp, so we're flying a little blind here.
If I asked you to tell me about yourself,
I fly like paper, get a high like planes. You catch me on the corner and the visitors in my name. You come around here, I'll make 'em all day. And one night at a wicked way, I fly like paper, get a high like planes.
about who you are, what would you tell me? Would you tell me the color of your hair, your favorite song, your hobbies, who raised you, what town you grew up in, the schools you went to, or your profession? Or would you tell me about the God you pray to, the language your grandparents spoke, the holidays you celebrate, your country of origin, the color of your skin? Would you tell me who you truly are? Let me tell you who we truly are.
I'm a creep. I'm a Wendigo.
My English name is Donette Monezrion. I'm 17 years old, and I live on the Umaha Indian Reservation. I wanted to make this film to show the beautiful side of us.
Hey, just be doing that. Don't come over here.
To show people that
They're
I'm extremely proud
Mexicans.
of where
That's a Mexican. That's a fat Mexican in a Star Wars shirt. That's a Funko Pop buying Latino. This is a Mexican who's usually got street corn in one hand, and shortly in 5 years he'll be old enough to get margaritas at the mall. That's where we're
what
at.
I come from,